Yo, good morning everyone. So this is number 2 of the vlog series of building the brand. And in today's episode, the agenda is going to be mostly product research. What does it take to find a viral product? What are the elements you need to look for? And we're going to start off the day with some breakfast because it's Christmas Eve. You gotta have a nice breakfast to get the energy in for the day. And so yeah, let's do that. And then we'll move on to the next step, which is getting some work done, doing some product research and whatnot. Well, breakfast was amazing. Now the next step is changing our environment, getting into that work mindset, and going to the office so we can get some work done. I'm gonna see you guys there. So now that we're in the office, we're ready to get some work done. The first task at hand is actually writing these scripts. That's the hardest thing on my bucket list, and I try to do the hardest stuff first in the day. So just writing these scripts down, making sure they're informative, they deliver the true experience of what it takes to start an e-commerce business, but also make it entertaining, digestible, and easy to watch. So I kind of highlighted what I want the product research section to be about and how to actually structure that to make it as easy as possible for you guys to understand, but also cover all the things that I wanted to cover and the strategy we're gonna be taking for our product. All right guys, so the next task at hand is just getting a quick workout in. I like to split my day into 2 parts. There's the work I do before my workout, and then I just like to reset, because running or working out really helps me reset and gets the blood flowing and rejuvenates you for the next part of your day. So today we're going to be taking a chill. I just got a run that I'm going to do. Nothing crazy. It's a chill day anyway, and I've been meaning to do some running. So today's going to be kind of running focused. So let's do that, and then we're going to come back and actually do the product research. Just finished the run. It was a walk-run kind of situation. I tweaked my left knee since my last triathlon, so I've been taking it easy, but it was a good 20-30 minutes of running there, and then the rest of it walking. Ended up taking a lot longer because I had a call from a friend, but we're gonna hit a quick chest session. I got a quick bench press that I'm gonna do, shower, and then I'm gonna hop on the computer and show you guys the exact product strategy that I've been talking about this whole time. Everything is gonna be covered in this video, so stay tuned. All right, my friends, now before we get into the step-by-step product research, I wanted to quickly take some time to highlight the overarching strategy we're going to be taking in this case. Now, one, I kind of wanted to cover that basis before we go in depth and go into the practical stuff, like looking at the online tools or looking at the data from Amazon. But 2, I also wanted to use this really nice backdrop to make some content. So here we are. Now, the main thing we're going to be focusing on for our TikTok shop product, and I have my iPad here so I can whiteboard if needed, but I think this is going to be relatively straightforward. We have number 1 is the price point. Now, these are just points that I've noticed over the last 1.5 years of researching TikTok products and building my own product leverage and putting it on TikTok shop. But we've noticed that for us, products that have a lower price point work really well. So anything below 45 bucks is a sweet spot to aim for when selling a product, because people on TikTok tend to be more price sensitive. I'll give you an example. When we launched Leverage, we had the main pack for about 80 bucks, and then we had the 3-serving sample pack for about 10 bucks. And we noticed that the sample pack was getting a lot more traction than the main 30-serving pack. So we decided to reduce the price, and that increased the number of sales we were getting. And we've noticed this across a lot of products, where if the product price drops because of a flash sale, the sales increase exponentially. So keeping that in mind, making sure that the product is priced well, so you source well, because you can only price a product well when your cost of goods are low. The second point is the visual aspect. Now, TikTok is a very visual platform. A lot of the time, people are not even gonna look at the product description. They're gonna be sold by the video they see. So you wanna make sure that the video is easily gonna hook them. So that means the product has a visual aspect where the creator doesn't have to try as hard to hook people. A great example of this is how well books are doing. So books on TikTok shop are crushing it, and people are basically just sitting on a live showing them the different artwork, the different pages, and that's enough of a visual hook without it even checking off some of the other boxes that is enough for people to buy. So these points I'm giving you, they're not not set in stone, but these are just good practices that we've noticed that we're going to be applying for this next product when launching it, to make sure that we're not fighting an uphill battle and it's easy for us to get our product to market and sell a lot of product very quickly. The third thing is that it needs to solve a problem. Now, this is true across all products. It needs to solve some kind of problem. Now, this is why supplements work really well on TikTok Shop. Supplements are a great product to sell because they solve an inherent problem that people struggle with. Whether that's a sleep supplement, a weight loss, anti-aging, any of these supplements sell really well on TikTok Shop because they solve a biological problem. But the problem can be outside of that too. There could be a status thing, right? Like I remember where people were crushing it with these shoe insoles that raised your height. So that's an insecurity, right? And a really good book to improve your understanding of the problem-solving aspect of products is Cash for, and it talks about the concept of the 8 Ps, or the Life Force 8. And it talks about 8 desires that push humans to buy something. That's 1, survival, enjoyment of life, life extension. That's where supplements come in. If you want to live a healthy, long life, you are probably deficient in some kind of mineral or supplement that's causing a lot of issues that you're facing. So supplements can come in and help with that. Enjoyment of food and beverages. Everyone likes to eat good food. That's why snacks do really well on TikTok. Freedom from fear, pain, or danger. So some kind of shock factor, fear of death, or fear of losing a loved one, that kind of thing. There's a lot of products that are based on the fear psychology that people sell. Sexual companionship, things that make you more attractive, increase your status, like the height thing that I was talking about. Comfortable living conditions. Who doesn't like to be more comfortable, right? So like people buy random shit because it just improves their life a little bit more. Like for example, I bought a 10-foot charger even though I have so many chargers because it just makes my life that much easier. To be superior, winning, and keeping up with the Joneses. So again, status is another big thing where people, after they do the basics like the survival, the food, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, there's like status in there. Care and protection of loved ones. People will usually buy gifts for their loved ones. That's why books do really well. Or I remember like these necklaces where you could just have like I love you in like 100 languages. That was like a drop shipping product that does really well. Stuff like that would do really well on TikTok. Social approval. So approval from your tribe, your tribesmen, people around you. Those kind of products do really well. So really good book talking about the 8 points that push humans to buy. And we're going to be diving a bit deeper into this when we're looking at actual products online. But I kind of wanted to highlight this and show that this is another important point to consider when designing a product to be TikTok viral. And the last thing we're going to be focusing on is a product that actually works, because a lot of TikTok brands I've noticed is a kind of like a pump and dump. They'll design these cheap products that people will buy and they will never buy it again. So what we're going to be doing is, because we're thinking of more of a funneled approach where we don't only depend on TikTok to sell our products. We're gonna be targeting people on other channels like Facebook and Instagram and Shopify and Amazon as well. We want it to be a sticky product. We want it to be a quality product, high quality ingredients, a good price point, something that's premium but priced well so that people keep coming back to buy it. And that's why supplements do really well, because supplements, you'll usually see results in 6 months or so. And people know that. So they'll be willing to put in that time, effort, put in that investment before they're willing to see results. And so designing a high quality supplement is quite important there as well. Plus our team has experience in supplements, so that's likely the route we're gonna be taking here. But I'm gonna be going through a few options anyway while doing research to kind of show what other products you can go for when looking for a viral TikTok Shop product. All right, let's get to the computer. I'm gonna show you guys in depth how to find these products and how to do product research to find your next viral hit for TikTok.
All right, what is going on, my friends? So now that we're at our desk or computer, I'm going to be showing you guys the exact process for finding winning products to sell on TikTok Shop for your next viral brand. Now, these are not going to be cheap dropshipping products because we don't sell those kind of products. We sell products that are sticky, people keep coming back to buy them, and they lead to long-term recurring revenue. So that's the kind of the mindset I'm going to be going with, because quick money is not something we do around here. So also, if you want to make quick money, become a TikTok Shop creator. Don't start a brand, because the brands are way more expensive and they're going to take a lot more time. So just going to preface this whole thing with that statement. And now that we're on the PC, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to be telling you is the best method to finding products, and that's through TikTok itself. Now, I'm going to be sharing my screen on my phone. I'm going to be showing you exactly how to set up your For You page for that. So let me get my screen share set up. All right, so the first place we're going to be looking for products is TikTok itself. Now, what you want to do is, the first thing you're going to do is make a new account, and you're going to train the algorithm to show you only products. Like I basically use TikTok for mostly just research. So as we're scrolling down my For You page, you'll see a lot of products right now. So we're going to scroll down the product page and or the For You page in TikTok, and this is the first product we're seeing. There's a live for an NAD supplement. Now, as we keep scrolling, we're getting an unlimited stream of ideas of things that are constantly selling on TikTok Shop right now. So after you see the products, what you want to do is you can see the product down below. If you look at the product, you can see the links. You can tap the shop, like the golden shop icon, and you can take a look at the product. So now this one has sold 109,000 units. So that's how you know it sells. You don't want to pick a product that's not selling, because where there is sales and people are pushing a product, that means there's demand, people are buying it, affiliates are pushing it, they're making money off of it, and the brand is making money off it as well. So that's one way. And you can do this an unlimited number of times and get an unlimited number of ideas, and it'll start you off in a good spot. However, I'm going to give you some other methods, because again, these products are already on TikTok Shop. So how do you find products that have high potential? They're validated, they're proven to sell, but they are not yet on TikTok Shop. So you have blue ocean, right? And those are the kind of product that we usually love, because you can just bring them onto TikTok Shop and you can just sell them to a market, and you know that has demand. So I'm going to show you exactly how to validate those as well. Now, one thing I do want to make clear is there is no one right way to find a product. There are so many ways to find products, because at the end of the day, you just want to remember the Life Force 8 that I talked about in the previous section. Now, these are the 8 desires, or the 8 human psychology traits that propel someone to buy. So as long as a product has that, it might have 0 sales, but you might be able to sell it really well. So I'll give you an example. The first product that did $1 million in revenue for us was a product I found on Reddit. So I didn't use any of these methods. It was a product I found on Reddit back in the dropshipping days, and that crushed for us. It was a product that was already validated. It sold a ton of units, and we just brought it in for a cheaper price and sold it on Meta Ads. Now, the first brand that we had put on TikTok Shop, Leverage, my brand, that was a product that stemmed from my own needs as a man. So that was something that I needed. I was taking a concoction of pills and different supplements, and I just wanted one quality supplement to replace all of those. So it's basically a multivitamin / focus nootropic and a testosterone booster for men. So that's the second product. It rose from a need I had and a need a lot of men have, which is declining testosterone, and it's just a great biohacking product. So I just want to preface that there's no one right way. You can find a winning product through going through AliExpress, going through Amazon, and going through your local Sephora, your Macy's, right? But I'm going to be giving you easy, validated strategies that you can implement, and once you find the product that's the right fit for you, I'm going to be telling you exactly what product is a right fit for you as a business owner as well. So just want to make that quick point. So the next strategy we have is this amazing app that aggregates all the sales data from TikTok Shop. So it's also based on the data from TikTok Shop, but it gives you a ton of ideas on products to sell. And that one is called FastMoss. So I have FastMoss open right here. You can just go to Google, search up FastMoss, and it is the best app out there for TikTok data aggregation, product research, and whatnot. And what this does is it collects analytics from all the sales from TikTok Shop, the creators that are posting the best videos, the most viral videos, and it gives you numbers that you can base your decisions off of. So now we see in the last 7 days, this Rosabella is the top selling product, and that's 38.1K units. And then we have the Airwax removal. If you browse the For You page, you will see how many people are promoting this product. Then you have the lip liner, the cords. So now you have a bunch of products to choose from, and you're getting the data for the exact number of sales that they're making. Now this one, Rosabella, is making 500K in the last 7 days. And you can see exactly what each product is doing. You can see exactly how many sales it has, what commission rates they're offering. So this commission rate means that they're offering each affiliate that promotes this product this percentage of the final sale. So, and it also tells you how many affiliates you have. So you can see Rosabella is crushing it, has 400,000 units sold. Then you have the Neurogum. These are all supplements that we've seen around for a while, and these are supplements that are also on Amazon. So you have a ton of ideas to just pick from, and all you have to do. So this is another brand that's owned by my friend, Vital Source, and it is one of the most selling products right now. And this one was started like 4 or 5 months ago. So these guys are crushing it. You see the green tea products, you have a lot of supplements. So TikTok loves supplements, and that's why we're in the supplement space, because it's just an easy product to sell because it solves an easy problem, and there's just so many different supplements that you can take. So these are all just ideas. You have newly listed, so products that are just listed on TikTok Shop. Now you can find ideas here as well, and I'm going to show you exactly how to take ideas from here and then validate it further, so you can use data to drive your decisions instead of just looking at these numbers and be like, okay, this one sold 100K units, I'm going to be selling this exact product. So now that you have some idea, you can basically look at all these products. You can even look at the creator search. You can look at what products the top creators are promoting, and you'll get an understanding of what's really selling right now on TikTok Shop. And TikTok is a very trend-based platform, so you want to make sure that you are aware of the trends. Like you're not going after a product that's declining, but supplements usually have a lot of longevity. So especially if you choose the right ones. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how to find that longevity and find a product that's evergreen and not just going to die out because, you know, someone promoted it just once and like people started hearing about it, they tried it, but then it just died out. So now that you have an idea of the first product, I'm going to show you another way to validate it. So now that you have a product in mind, you want to see exactly how it's selling, how it's going to do in TikTok Shop, or it might not be on TikTok yet, right? So like you have a product that you found on Sephora, or you were browsing Amazon and you want to sell it. And now I'm going to show you exactly how to validate that. And my favorite app for that is called Helium 10. Before I go through the Helium 10 section though, I'm going to quickly show you how you can find infinite product ideas on Amazon. So you want to go to Amazon, you want to just go through the supplement section. So what I do is I try to find an idea in Fastmoss, and then I'll just dive deeper. This is the Rosabella, like the product that's the number one right now on TikTok Shop. I'll go through this, and then what I'll do is I'll go through the competitively priced items. I'll go through the products related to this item. So Amazon tells you based on the billions of data points it has, what product will people buy that are similar, complementary, or an alternative to this product. So you can look at different products, you can find different ideas, and it will give you the data. So you make sure you use data, make sure you drive your decisions with data, because you don't want to spend a ton of money getting inventory, starting your brand, and then you don't have any idea on how to sell it. So this is Colostrum. This is crushing it on TikTok as well. Now, another great piece of sauce is, let's say a product's doing really well on TikTok. You can sell the same exact product, but in a different format, right? So Rosabella Moringa is basically capsules. Not a lot of people like pills. So for the small subset of people that want moringa, but also want a different form, you can either make gummies. Gummies work really well on TikTok Shop because they're a snack and people love snack. People like good food. And also drops are another way. So that's another piece of sauce is if there's a product that's selling and you want to sell that product, you have some competitive advantage, or you know that you would do really well selling it, try to convert it into a better format for people on TikTok. And this is what we mean by building a TikTok focused product. So now that you have some idea of the product, like for example, let's see, we choose this one, Moringa Oleifera extract, right? Now my favorite tool to get more insights on this is called Helium 10. Now in Helium 10, there's things called the magnet. So the magnet is a tool that basically aggregates keyword search data from Amazon. Amazon is your best North Star because it is the biggest e-commerce platform out there, and it's going to give you data way more than TikTok can. So if something is selling on Amazon and it doesn't exist on TikTok, that is a very good sign that you can bring it to TikTok and crush it, right? So make sure to use Amazon in your search to drive data, drive your decisions, but also you can also use Amazon reviews, comments, and other data from existing products to see how you can improve upon your product. So let's say a product doesn't work really well in pill form, right? People are like, we don't like it in pill form. You can just turn it into a drops and then move it to TikTok. And now you have a blue ocean because you have the exact product that customers are looking for. There's demand for it, but it doesn't exist right now. So that's, lots of sauce in this video, man. Hope you guys are finding it valuable. If you are, drop a like, tell the algorithm you like this video, and let's move on. So when you have an idea for a product, what you're going to do is you're going to use Magnet, the Helium 10 tool, which is basically a data aggregator like Fastmoss, but for Amazon. So it takes all the sales data from Amazon, it has its own algorithms, and it feeds it to you in a way where you can make data-driven decisions. So what do I mean by that, right? So Magnet is a keyword analysis tool, and I like to use this because it gives me search volume for something. So if I search up Moringa, I can analyze this keyword. And now here, you can see the search volume, you can see the Magnet IQ score. Now this is not the best example. Let me find you another example that I know sells really well, and it's called yerba mate. So this is crushing it right now, right? Let's take yerba mate here. So these are all the products that are selling really well. It's basically an alternative to tea. Helps with focus, mental health, like a nootropic, natural. The caffeine is clean. So if we search up yerba mate, or not meta, yerba mate, there we go. And this is also popping up because Huberman really recommends it. So make sure you're in with mainstream trends. Like, you have no idea how much I hate browsing TikTok or social media in general, but you have to be on top of that stuff because you want to be aware of what the world needs, what the world demands, so you can provide it as a service provider or product provider or business owner. So now that we searched up yerba mate, this is a better example. So here you can see the search volume is a lot higher. You can see the Magnet IQ score is a lot higher. So the Magnet IQ score is basically a score that Helium 10 generates, and it basically takes the search volume and then compares it to the number of competitors. So if there's a high search volume but low competitors, then the product will have a higher Magnet score. That means just it is a better product to sell essentially. So the higher the Magnet score, the better, right? So like yerba mate has really good Magnet score. So that's just another piece of sauce. You want to go for products that have, 50K or above Magnet score. The higher, the better. That means there's a lot of people that want it. They're searching for it. It's in demand, but not a lot of people are selling. Now that we have Helium 10 covered, I'm gonna give you my third kind of nail in the coffin way of validating a product. So I find a product idea. I look it up on Helium 10's Magnet tool. I look at the reviews, kind of build a preliminary strategy on what we're going to be doing when we take it to market. And if the Magnet score looks well, if the FastMoss sales are showing that it's doing well, then we're going to move to the last check that I have usually, which is Google Trends, right? We want to get a product that's trendy, that's going upwards, that more people are adopting. You don't want a product that's peaked and now it's dying down, right? Because then you're just fighting an uphill battle. So if we go to Google Trends, we're going to search up yerba mate. And then you're going to look at the past 5 years. So you can see that it's slowly trending upwards, right? It's slowly trending upwards. It did really well in March, and then now it's just stabilizing, right? So you want to look for a product that's slightly better. Now this is trending upwards, but like you want to look for a product that's like going up like this. That means, I'll give you an example. Like Shilajit is a supplement that's crushing it. If you look at this, like it's going upward, it's stabilizing, but there's a lot of supplements that are just an upward curve, and you want to ride that wave because it just makes selling a lot easier. Now that you have a product in mind, I hope I'm going to be telling you guys some other factors that we consider, and these are more competitive advantages. So one thing I do consider for TikTok especially is if there are a lot of celebrities promoting it, because a lot of videos that go viral, you will clip in some kind of celebrity talking about the product, right? Like that adds a sense of authority to it. People love when supplement advice comes from a sense of authority. So you want to find celebrities actively promoting a supplement. Like yerba mate is a good example. Andrew Huberman always talks about it, and Andrew Huberman has a strong brand and people will listen to him. So if he is promoting a product constantly, then it's going to keep trending as long as he's trending, right? So you can also use some of his clips into your videos to make a viral kind of stitch, a viral stitch basically. So that's another thing we consider. Now, there's one other element that I personally consider, and that's the skill set of my team, right? So we have launched a brand on TikTok Shop already, and we have some experience there. So we have a team of affiliate creators that we know can crush a certain product. So for us, we also consider the strengths of our creators, right? Because TikTok is a creator-based platform. You want to find people that match your ideal persona. They're able to promote your product, and they're able to crush it with your product. So when I'm finding a product, I'm also considering that in mind, my previous expertise, and this is where leverage comes in. Not my product, but like leverage the people you have around you, your team. And if you're starting out, that's completely fine. You want to find out products that you're passionate about, you can sell, you have a personal insight into it. So like, for example, if you're into biohacking, right? I'm into biohacking, so I knew a lot about supplements. I was taking a lot of supplements when I first started Leverage. And if you're into, for example, tech, right? Like you can sell some kind of physical product that's doing really well. So it's not isolated to just supplements. There's a ton of products you can sell, but You just have to figure out where your advantage lies. And that's basically all the product research strategy. There's so many ideas you have, and you can kind of mix and match, but this is kind of a three-pronged approach where you're using data to drive your decisions. You have an infinite stream of ideas because a lot of people don't know what to sell, right? And then you have a bunch of options to choose from to figure out where your advantages lie so that you can sell that. And in business, you have to make sure, especially if you're starting out, if you're starting your first brand or you're moving to a new platform, you want to make sure that you align as many advantages in your favor so that it can become a surefire success. So that was kind of my product research strategy. I don't know how long it was, but I think it was a saucy video. I'm going to be using the same exact strategy for our product. Now, one thing I do want to figure out is whether or not we want to review our product now or after manufacturing, because we want to maintain a competitive advantage, because this is not going to be like a pump and dump product. This is a product that we're actually spending a lot of time, money, resources, making it a great product. So I'm going to consult my team on that, and I'm going to figure out whether or not I want to exactly reveal the product or I want to share all the things we're doing, but without revealing the product. However, most likely, I don't know, we might just reveal the product because I want to show you guys the design part of it. I want to show you guys the labels, everything. I might do it after we launch, but that's a thought for another day. So I want to bring you guys on this journey. I want to share as many resources, everything that I've learned, as much sauce as I can. And I want to show you step-by-step live of me doing it so that you have markers to follow when you're starting your own brand journey. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, drop a like, comment, share with your friends if you think they're going to find value from it. If you have any feedback, drop it in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.